All praises be to the Most High Yahweh Allah. For the dead, Yahweh, you will rise first when the trumpet of the Most High shall sound. My topic tonight is most black Americans are actually the Egyptian of the Bible. This is a very, very, very controversial subject since every one of them call themselves Hebrew. First of all, if you are Hebrew, you will worship Most High alone. If you are Hebrew, it will be very easy for you to worship the Creator alone. The time I heard about the Creator alone by Rap the News, I thought about everything. I said, I think Rap the News is right. It was easy for me. I made the transition. But if you are black Gentile, you will never let that Jesus go. I'm not making this video to talk down on my black brother. I have nothing to gain about it. But I've watched this over and over, the way they shit on black people that are not living in the United States. They have black people all over the world. They have them in Africa. They have them in Russia, where I presently live. They have them in Kazakhstan. They have them in Korea, China. I've traveled a lot. I've been to over 50 countries. And you will always see black men there. A lot of them are Hebrews. But the truth is, most black people in America, more than half of them are actually not Hebrew. They are more. But since we all have the same color, we all look alike. We don't know who is Hebrew. We don't know who is Ham. So that is why we black people need to humble ourselves. It really doesn't make sense. We are going through the same struggle. We are going through the same pain. And one black people, they are still hating other black people. And I'm not saying that African black people are better. They also have some stupid people among them too. But it's time for black in America, black in Europe, black in Africa, come together. White people don't divide themselves. I live among the Gentile here in Russia. It doesn't matter if it's a white American, white European, white Russian. When they see each other, they embrace each other. Why can't we black people do that? And I hate to put this to you, most especially you racist black people, thinking you are better than the rest of the black people. Martin Luther King says something. Even though Martin Luther King himself is a motherfucker sellout, he said something. He said, we became a stranger in our own home. So what does that tell you? That means black people has been living in America before the European came. And what does that tell you? That tells you that Americans are actually the Egypt of the Bible. The only black people that left America the first time Moses led out, they are the people of West Africa. Even up to now, up to today, they are still called by the name of Hebrew. I speak Yoruba. If you read Yoruba, write it from the right to left, because that's how our ancestors used to write. Yoruba actually means Hebrew. Hebrew. And there's some group of people to call Igbo. Igbo also means Hebrew. In Cameroon, not too far from Nigeria, the capital of that country is called Yahuda. Yahuda means the people of Judah, the nation of Judah. What don't you guys understand? What don't you, a lot of these hate black people that is hating other black people, what exactly don't you understand? What exactly don't you understand? This is not time to be hating each other. It's not time to be fighting with each other. It doesn't matter if you are Hebrew. It doesn't matter if you are Gentile. There's nothing special about Hebrew, man. If you are Hebrew, if you are worshiping JC, worshiping Jesus Christ, you will still burn in fire. And being Hebrew is not about color. It's a nation. It's about nation. What does these people really don't understand? Even though a lot of story they are keeping from you. During the time of slavery, black American people owns a lot of slaves too. Black American people were among those people that went to West Africa to buy West African slave Hebrew. They don't tell you that. Then they don't call them black American. They call them More. More are still they are still existing today. Jesse Jackson is a More. Martin Luther King is More. Those are the black people that was living there before the European came. And now More actually is the one fighting, saying that they are now the Hebrew, but West Africa should go and die. The people actually suffering in this world, it's not even black American. I'm not saying that they didn't show injustice to black American. I'm not saying that. If you are talking about injustice, if you are talking about suffering, visit West Africa. Visit West Africa. If you go there, then if you come back to the state, you will be thanking your God. Those are the people suffering today. Those are the people suffering today. Despite the suffering African people is went through or going through today, people are still shitting on them. What else do you want, people, man? These people have been through a lot of stuff, man. It feels so good to black Americans to say they are better than other black people. It feels so good to them. And I'm not saying all. I'm making this video because of this motherfucker lady, man. She called herself the wife of Christ. First of all, women shouldn't even be talking the congregation of the righteous. That is why the Bible warned that women should keep quiet in the church, in the temple, in the mosque. It's only Muslim people that got this thing right. Muslim people put their women in check. White people put their women in check. It's only we black people that cannot put our women in check, man. A lot of beautiful, nice, handsome black brother, they are going all over the world to go and find wife because they cannot deal with black women of America because of their fucking feminists, man. I used to make videos like this in the past, man, but I don't want to. But I'm not happy seeing black women running their mouth. No regard for their husband, no regard for their boyfriend, no regard for anybody. Because white man gave you little power, man. All that power is going to be stripped from you, man. Black women have no respect. Most especially black women of America. They have no respect for anybody, man. It's time to call a spade, and it's time to call a shovel. Enough of this stupidity of black American women. Enough of it. And for you black women that keep the law, status, commandment of Most High, I have the uttermost respect for you guys. My video is not for you guys. I do have a few black people, a lot of black people on my channel. I have respect for you guys. And any black woman that worship the Creator Most High alone, I have the ultimate respect for you. But this bitch calling herself the wife of Jesus Christ. Jesus is a fucking Gentile, man. I don't even think the guy existed. Christ crucified. The only motherfucker that elevates himself above the throne of the Most High. I don't want to sound like I'm just ranting. Enough black people, enough of you fighting among yourself. Enough. We are the only nation that doesn't help each other. If you even work with the black people, if a black person is your boss at work, it will make your life hell. It's not even white men oppressing African people. I'm not saying they are not still oppressing African people, but the most people oppressing African people in America are the black Americans themselves, man. Their heart is filled with hatred. If you don't have the same accent with them, they look down on you. If you don't talk like the way they talk, they look down on you. If you are more educated than them, they look down on you. I don't know. You guys need to get your act together, man. I'm not only talking to black American, also talking to African too. The stupid African one that will just be leaving comment saying rubbish on the internet. They don't even know what they are saying. Get your act together. This is not the time for us to be divided, man. The world is laughing at us. Seriously, the world is laughing at us. Most especially black women. Most black men is not even dating black women anymore. It's not because they don't want black women. They want black women, but black women are too stubborn to deal with. Someone like me have to come here to, I mean, have to be marry outside my race. I marry a Gentile. She's been very nice to me. She's been very, very good. What could be more better if black women are good to their men, humble to their men? What could be more better than that? Every other race kept their family intact except black women. I'm not going to waste my time. Half a word is enough for a wise, as my father used to say. For all this being said, Most High alone will be exalted on that day. Not this motherfucker that call herself the wife of Christ. Fuck you and fuck your Christ crucified. All praises be to Most High alone.